So, in the previous lecture, we had discussed in detail the crystalline allotropes of carbon. So, these are all the allotropes of carbon. Allotropes means different physical forms basically. And we had discussed crystalline allotropes, that is diamond, graphite, and fullerenes in detail. How they are formed, what are their structures, what are their uses, what are their properties, everything in detail we had studied last time. Now in today's lecture we are going to focus on amorphous forms of carbon, that too in detail, amorphous forms of carbon. Okay. Okay, let's start. First is charcoal. When a solid organic compound is heated in controlled supply of air, solid organic compound का example हो सकता है wood, like wood. Okay, when it is heated in controlled supply of air. Controlled supply means you are not supplying air completely, you are restricting the air supply. So the wood burns but in a controlled supply of air, in limited amount of air. It leaves behind a grey porous residue commonly called as charcoal. Charcoal is also used as a fuel in rural areas, used as a fuel for cooking food mainly, right? We can obtain charcoal from any solid organic substance of plant or animal origin. However, we will consider three kinds of charcoal which are obtained from wood, bones of animals, and sugar. So the first one is wood charcoal. Wood charcoal is prepared locally by piling logs of wood one upon another, leaving a gap in the center, as you can see in the figure. The pile is then covered with wet clay so as to prevent the entry of air. Above the pile of wood, wet clay's layer is applied. Okay, but still in the center there is a little gap. And this wet clay mostly restricts the air to go in freely. Air goes in into the pile, but in a very limited amount of air can enter. So it only allows a little amount of air to enter. Air cannot enter freely. So the wood will not completely burn. It will leave behind a residue which is known as charcoal. The wood is set on fire from the center hole. When the fire builds up, the top hole is covered with an iron sheet and wet clay. The wood now burns in limited supply of air. The heat of burning wood chars the rest of the wood. तो अब जब wood burn करेगा तो इसमें से जो भी organic matter है, जो wet है basically, वो पूरा जल जाएगा. And it only leaves behind skeleton of wood pieces which has mostly carbon in them. So those are grey brittle solid residue. Okay, and that is known as wood charcoal, which is a very good fuel. Okay, now this is wood charcoal. Okay, there is one more kind of charcoal which is activated charcoal. See, one small information is given over here, that when charcoal is heated to 900 degrees Celsius in the absence of air, and then steam is passed through it, it changes to activated charcoal. The steam increases the size of the pores and also opens the clogged pores. This in turn increases the adsorption capacity of charcoal by 100 times of its own volume. So this is another kind of charcoal where it is heated to a very high temperature in the absence of air and steam is passed through it. Okay, so that is activated charcoal. Let us continue with wood charcoal only. Physical properties of wood charcoal. It is grey, brittle, solid, porous in nature. Brittle means अगर wood charcoal के piece को लिया और तुमने drop किया so it will break, it will strike the ground and break. Its density is 1.5 gram per centimeter cube. However, it floats on surface of water because it has pores, and in those pores there is large amount of air. So if a piece of charcoal floating in water is boiled, it sinks in water because the heat expels the air out from its pores and it makes it heavy. So generally it is heavier than water, but when air is filled in the water, it is lighter. It is a bad conductor of heat and electricity. Wood charcoal is a bad conductor of heat and electricity. It absorbs gases, liquids, and solids. Adsorption is the property due to which a substance accumulates gases, liquids, or solids in its outer surface. So it has this unique property of adsorption. You might have heard the word absorption. Absorption is, absorbing something within its own volume. But adsorption is absorbing something only in the outer surface. So when absorption happens only in the outer surface, it is known as adsorption. So this wood charcoal is a very good, it has a very good adsorbing property. Okay, the gases or liquids can be released through simple process of heating. So when you want to trap some gases or liquids in the outer surface of wood charcoal, you can do it easily with the property of adsorption. And when you heat the wood charcoal again, the gases or liquids are released back again. What are the chemical property of wood charcoal? So number one, action with air or oxygen. Whenever wood charcoal is heated, it catches fire and it burns without flame to form carbon dioxide gas and liberates a large amount of heat energy. So you might have witnessed the process of barbecue. Anyone has witnessed the process of barbecue? Barbecue में क्या होता है कि कोल बर्न करते हैं, और वो जो कोल होता है वो ये वुड चारकोल ही होता है, मोस्टली ग्रे कलर का कोल बर्न करते हैं। और उसका अगर तुमने हीट देखा होगा, इट डज नॉट हैव एनी फ्लेम, इट जस्ट ग्लोज, रेड ग्लो होता है उसमें, और उससे ही वार्मथ या हीट जो उसकी है पता चलती है। ठीक है, सो दैट इज हाउ द वुड चारकोल बर्न्स, दैट इज हाउ इट combustion of wood charcoal takes place, and it combines with oxygen. Basically carbon combines with oxygen and forms carbon dioxide and a lot of heat. However, if the air supply is limited, it forms a poisonous gas, carbon monoxide. So always remember, whenever you burn any organic fuel, any compound such as wood charcoal or wood or coke, coal, anything, any fuel, you always have to make sure that the air supply is maximum. If the air supply is not maximum, then it can burn in a limited supply of air. That is, it can cause incomplete combustion and it can result in the formation of a very poisonous gas, जिसके बारे में हम आगे इस चैप्टर में पढ़ने वाले हैं, which is known as carbon monoxide. And carbon monoxide is a very poisonous gas. It is invisible gas. It does not have any color, colorless. It is odorless. It does not have any smell. So you don't know when you are inhaling carbon monoxide. You don't know. But when you inhale in large quantities, you can die instantly within minutes. Why? Because carbon monoxide has such properties where it can take away the oxygen carrying capacity of the lungs. It can directly attack the oxygen carrying capacity of the lungs. And when the oxygen carrying capacity of the lungs is taken away, what happens is the heart and the brain, two vital organs of our body, do not get oxygen. When they don't get oxygen, they stop functioning and person almost die instantly. So many such cases have been reported earlier also in cold regions, basically where there is a fireplace inside the home, and if there is no chimney से क्या होता है कि जो ये gases है वो heat up होते हैं, already hot gases होते हैं, they rise up and they escape through chimney. But if there is no chimney, then these gases will be accumulated in the room where people are sleeping, and people will in their sleep they will they will respire with this poisonous gas, and they can die very easily. So this is a very you can say serious issue, and you should always be careful about the carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay, then the reducing property. Now, this is a very unique property of wood charcoal that is known as reducing properties. So, what is this reducing property? Reducing property is what it does is it takes away the oxygen. The property of carbon of taking away the oxygen is known as reducing property. ठीक है? How it takes away the oxygen, I will show you with the help of few examples. Number one is action with steam. When hot charcoal, white hot charcoal is reacted with steam, what happens is this charcoal takes away the oxygen from the steam. So steam is H2O, water, and charcoal is carbon. When white hot charcoal is reacted with steam, or when steam is passed over white hot charcoal, it takes away the oxygen from steam and it leaves behind only hydrogen. So that oxygen combines with carbon and it forms carbon monoxide, and hydrogen is separated. So this carbon monoxide and hydrogen, they together are known as, their mixture is known as water gas. So this water gas forms due to the property of reduction of कार्बन. कार्बन क्या करता है? ऑक्सीजन को रिमूव कर लेता है वाटर के मॉलिक्यूल में से और CO plus H2 बना देता है, which is water gas. This is number one. Number two, reduction on metallic oxides. So some metals are not found in their free state in nature. These metals are found in combined state with oxygen. जैसे कि iron. Iron is known to occur as ferric oxide in the nature. Ferric oxide के फॉर्म में मिलता है iron. तो ये जो ferric oxide है Fe2O3, when it combines with powdered charcoal, which is carbon, and when it is heated, it forms iron plus carbon monoxide. It forms iron plus carbon monoxide. So क्या किया कार्बन ने? आयन से ऑक्सीजन ले लिया, आयन से ऑक्सीजन को रिमूव कर लिया. सो आयन ऑक्साइड को उसने रिड्यूस कर दिया. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज रिड्यूसिंग प्रॉपर्टी. Similarly, same चीज कार्बन करता है with copper oxide. When powdered charcoal is heated with copper oxide, the charcoal or carbon takes away the oxygen from copper oxide and it removes the oxygen from copper oxide and converts it into copper. So this is how it is useful also. This is a very useful property of carbon, where it takes away the oxygen from oxides of metal and gives us pure metal as a result. So that is one more example of reducing property of carbon. ठीक है? उसके बाद है एक एक्सपेरिमेंट दिखाया है जिससे हम प्रूव कर सकते हैं कि चारकोल इज अ रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट. तो ये एक्सपेरिमेंट बहुत सिंपल है. एक टेस्ट ट्यूब लिया है, वो टेस्ट ट्यूब को थोड़ा सा टिल्ट करके रखा है और उसके जो अपर पार्ट है टेस्ट ट्यूब का, दैट इज बेसिकली द लोअर पार्ट विच इज अप, ठीक है, उसमें चारकोल पाउडर एंड कॉपर ऑक्साइड का मिक्सचर रखा है और नीचे से हीट किया है. तो इसमें क्या होता है कि जैसे ही हम उसको हीट करेंगे ना, एक गैस प्रोड्यूस होगा और ये जो गैस है वो एक दूसरी टेस्ट ट्यूब में से, एक डिलीवरी ट्यूब से एक दूसरी टेस्ट ट्यूब में जाके वहाँ पे एक प्लैटिनम क्लोराइड का सोल्यूशन है, वहाँ पे एक बबल्स बनाएगा वो गैस. तो हमें समझ में आएगा कि गैस इवॉल्व हो रहा है. ठीक है? और ये जो तुम्हारा टेस्ट ट्यूब है जिसमें प्लैटिनम क्लोराइड का सोल्यूशन है, it will turn into reddish color. It will turn into reddish color due to this acidic property of carbon monoxide. अच्छा, और ऊपर यहाँ पे जहाँ पे तुम्हारे पास कॉपर ऑक्साइड और चारकोल का पाउडर है, वो इनिशियली ब्लैक कलर का होता है. दैट टर्न्स इनटू रेडिश ब्राउन. वो रेडिश ब्राउन कलर ले लेता है. इसका मतलब क्या है कि copper oxide has lost its oxygen and got converted into copper. and that carbon has taken away the oxygen from copper oxide, and carbon has converted into carbon monoxide, which is visible as bubbles coming out of the test tube, which is kept in the bottom. So this is a small experiment to prove that charcoal is reducing agent. अच्छा, ये जो एक्सपेरिमेंट है यहाँ पे प्रूव किया है कि चारकोल इज एड्सॉर्बिंग और एड्सॉर्बेंट इन नेचर. चारकोल कैन एड्सॉर्ब थिंग्स इजीली. तो हमें दो सिमिलर टेस्ट ट्यूब्स लेनी है और एक कॉटन प्लग दोनों में डालना है.
In the first experiment, the test tube was tilted because carbon monoxide is little bit heavier than air.
You are absolutely correct. It is heavier than air and it will settle down. It has a tendency of settling down. That's why it is tilted upside down little bit.
Yes.
And in the second experiment, what we have is we have two test tubes, and in one test tube there is a cotton plug. In both the test tube there is a cotton plug, and few drops of bromine liquid over the cotton plug is poured. So bromine liquid is reddish brown liquid. It is the only non-metal which is liquid in state, bromine. Okay, that reddish brown bromine liquid is dropped over the cotton plugs in both the test tubes. And in one of the test tube, small piece of activated wood charcoal is placed. So what happens is wherever you put a small piece of activated wood charcoal, the bromine vapors will not rise or will not fill the whole test tube. ब्रोमीन का लिक्विड जो होता है उसमें से कंटिन्यूसली ब्रोमीन के वेपर्स निकलते हैं रेडिश ब्राउन कलर के. So they will not.
They're also really heavy.
Sorry?
So they're also very heavy than air. I've seen in one of the video.
Yes. So what they do is basically they mix with air very easily. They mix with the air very easily and they cover the whole volume of the test tube in the reddish brown color. But when you put this activated wood charcoal, they will be absorbed in the outer surface of the activated wood charcoal. So you will not see the bromine vapor filling up the whole test tube. Like the right test tube in which there is activated wood charcoal, bromine vapors are absorbed or they disappear from the test tube. They are not visible in the test tube. Why? Because this activated wood charcoal absorbs them. But in the other test tube where there is no activated wood charcoal, you see bromine vapors filling up the whole volume of the test tube. Right? So this also proves the absorbing nature of wood charcoal. It can absorb gases very easily. Okay, then there is one more experiment to prove that it can absorb ink also from its solution. So for that we have to take a test tube, fill it half with water, pour a few drops of ink into it. The water will become completely colored, blue, red, whatever color ink you put it in. And then you have to take small charcoal, crush it into a coarse powder, not very fine. Fine is very smooth, small pieces. Coarse is like big chunks. Okay. You have to introduce that coarse charcoal powder into the test tube and you have to stir well. And if you leave the test tube for an hour, you will notice that most of the ink color has faded. The solution has become colorless almost, and the ink particles had got absorbed into the outer surface of the coarse charcoal powder. So this proves that it can also absorb liquids.
So this charcoal, it means that on its surface it has really fine holes, right? Like
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and in those holes, these gases and liquids can be, accumulated or absorbed actually. So that is its property. Then they have given the uses of wood charcoal. First uses as a household fuel. I told you earlier in rural areas and many kitchens they use wood charcoal because it has a low ignition temperature, can catch fire very easily, and it burns without any smoke. It just heats up. So it is an excellent household fuel, commonly used in winter for keeping the rooms warm, also for barbecues. Reducing agents. I told you it can remove oxygen from the compounds as well. So it's a good reducing agent. So it can be used for obtaining some pure metals from their oxides, and it is also used in deodorants and disinfectants. Since you might have seen this product line in many places, many products, that it contains activated charcoal. Toothpastes contain activated charcoal, क्योंकि वो क्या करता है, टूथपेस्ट तुम्हारे माउथ से जो भी स्मेल है उसको वो ले लेता है। उसके अंदर एक्टिवेटेड चारकोल होता है। बहुत सारे टूथपेस्ट में अभी आया है ये, ठीक है। इफ यू सर्च ऑनलाइन यू विल गेट इट एंड यू माइट वांट टू यूज इट एज वेल।
Patanjali. Patanjali.
पतंजलि में रहता है एक्टिवेटेड चारकोल?
Yeah, I don't have the bad smell now later on.
No, but does it say that it has activated charcoal?
No, I didn't see the ingredients here.
No, you should see. You should see. Because there are some available. I think Colgate का है activated charcoal वाला एक आता है product. So it mentions clearly that it has activated charcoal and it is black in color. ठीक है. Then it is used in gas masks for military and industrial purposes as it absorbs harmful gases. In the form of tablets, it is used by persons suffering from indigestion as it absorbs gases produced in stomach, also the acids, and relieves the gas pressure. It is used for removing bacteria from drinking water. It is used as an ingredient in Ayurvedic dental powders as it दंत मंजन जिसको बोलते हैं, ठीक है। सो उसमें भी चारकोल के पीसेस होते हैं। सो इससे फाउल स्मेलिंग गैसेस जो होते हैं वो निकल जाते हैं, वो एब्जॉर्ब हो जाते हैं इसमें। A constituent of gunpowder, it is also used in gunpowder. Gunpowder में बहुत सारे केमिकल्स होते हैं, उसमें एक एक्टिवेटेड चारकोल का पाउडर भी होता है। दूसरे जो कंस्टिट्यूएंट्स है वो नाइटर होते हैं, पोटेशियम नाइट्रेट और सल्फर होता है गन पाउडर में, ठीक है। सो दिस वाज योर first compound in detail, which is first type of charcoal, which is wood charcoal, and in the form of activated charcoal also. उसके और टाइप्स है देखो चारकोल के, बोन चारकोल, शुगर चारकोल, लैम्प ब्लैक। बोन चारकोल का जो दूसरा नाम है दैट इज बोन एश और आइवरी ब्लैक। Bones of dead animals contain 60% calcium phosphate and 40% organic matter. The bones are dried in sun and then crushed to form a powder. The powder obtained from bones is destructively distilled. Destructively distilled मतलब heated in the absence of air. इसको absence of air में heat करते हैं, किसको? Animals के bones को, ठीक है। And the residue left behind after destructive distillation is bone charcoal. It contains about.
Well, even when we die, there's the carbon is left behind, right?
Sorry?
Like when we die and our body is burned, so the black thing which is left, which is the ash, that also contains some carbon.
Yes, absolutely. Everything. We are all made up of carbon compounds. So yeah, when the body burns, the black thing left behind is carbon. The carbon present in bone ash is removed by dissolving it in concentrated hydrochloric acid. When calcium phosphate dissolves, but not carbon, the carbon is filtered out from the solution and it is known as bone black or ivory black. Bone charcoal is extensively used in decolorizing sugarcane juice during manufacture of sugar. ठीक है, सो ये एक है तुम्हारा बोन चारकोल के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन। उसके बाद है शुगर चारकोल। इट इज प्रिपेयर्ड बाय डिस्ट्रक्टिव डिस्टिलेशन ऑफ शुगर मच द सेम वे एज बोन चारकोल। शुगर चारकोल इज द प्यूरेस्ट फॉर्म of carbon amongst the amorphous forms. It has same uses as the bone charcoal. उसके बाद है lamp black or soot. When hydrocarbons such as kerosene oil containing a large amount of carbon are burnt in insufficient supply of air, they burn with a smoky flame containing large amount of free carbon. If the smoke is allowed to cool, then the carbon settles down in the form of black powder. अगर तुम्हारे घर पे कभी दिया जलता है, दिया दिवाली में भी जलता है, नॉर्मली भी जलता है, दिया का जो फ्लेम होता है ना, उसके ऊपर इफ यू कीप एनी वेसल, लाइक छोटा सा स्टील का वेसल, यू विल सी दैट द
Black will-
yeah it turns black where it touches the flame. So those black particles are unburnt carbon particles जो
Sir,
burn
this is
नहीं
also
होते.
used in kajal, right? Which the
Yes, exactly, उसी से काजल बनता है. Lamp black is light black powder having a very soft touch like that of velvet. It has oily feel because presence of small amount of liquefied vapors of hydrocarbon. Making of kajal. Kajal is common cosmetic materials used for the makeup of eyelashes. It can be prepared at home as stated below. वही किया है वो लोग ने, दिया के ऊपर वो लोग ने कोई भी एक बर्तन रख के कोकोनट या मस्टर्ड ऑयल का दिया होता है, 15-20 सेंटीमीटर ऊपर तुम अगर थोड़ी देर के लिए रखोगे, सो यू विल नोटिस द ब्लैक सूट गेटिंग स्टक एट दैट lower end of the steel vessel, and you can scrape it off and use the kajal. Also, lamp black is used for making black shoe polish, black paints, black carbon papers, black ribbons used in typewriters, printers ink, and it is used as kajal prepared from vegetable oils. So ये है तुम्हारा लैम्प ब्लैक और सूट. उसके बाद आता है और एक फॉर्म कार्बन का, विच इज कोक. ये और एक एमोर्फस फॉर्म है. लेट्स सी हम लोग कहाँ पे पहुंचे, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. सो वी आर डन विथ चारकोल, लैम्प ब्लैक. चारकोल के 3 टाइप हो गए, वुड चारकोल, बोन चारकोल, शुगर चारकोल. अब हम आए हैं कोक के ऊपर, और कोक के बाद और एक टाइप है गैस कार्बन. सो 2 टाइप्स अपनी बची है. ठीक है. सो कोक, व्हाट इज कोक? कोक इज प्रिपेयर्ड बाय डिस्ट्रक्टिव डिस्टिलेशन ऑफ कोल, मतलब हीटिंग द कोल इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ एयर. व्हेन यू हीट कोल, रिमेंबर वुड को हीट किया था एब्सेंस ऑफ एयर या कंट्रोल्ड अमाउंट ऑफ एयर में, तो चारकोल बना था. अब चारकोल को हीट करेंगे जब एब्सेंस ऑफ एयर में, तो हमें कोक मिलेगा. ठीक है. सो कोक कैसे बनता है, देखो, कोल के पाउडर को लेते हैं बेसिकली, उसको हीट करते हैं, और उसमें से एक डिलीवरी ट्यूब जाता है अमोनिया लिकर सोल्यूशन में, और उसमें से दूसरा डिलीवरी ट्यूब अमोनिया लिकर सोल्यूशन से कोनिकल फ्लास्क से बाहर निकलता है, which is giving you coal gas. So this whole process or this whole setup is known as the destructive distillation of coal. पाउडर्ड कोल को हार्ड ग्लास टेस्ट ट्यूब में रखते हैं टिल्टेड, और उसको स्ट्रांगली हीट करते हैं, वो कोक में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, और वो ब्लैक रहता है उधर ही. ठीक है. डार्क ब्राउनिश ब्लैक वेपर्स निकलते हैं. सम कार्बन प्रेजेंट इन द वेपर सॉलिडिफाइज नियर द माउथ ऑफ हार्ड ग्लास टेस्ट ट्यूब, उसको गैस कार्बन बोलते हैं. जो वेपर्स है वो वाटर कंटेन्ड इन कोनिकल फ्लास्क में ट्रांसफर होता है, और उसमें से बहुत सारे वेपर्स कंडेंस होके 2 डिस्टिंक्ट लेयर्स बना देता है. The lower layer consists of thick black liquid coal tar, and the top layer contains ammonia liquor. Colorless gas bubbles out of the flask, and if it is burnt, it gives a flame, and that gas is which is inflammable gas, which is known as coal gas. It burns with yellowish flame when ignited. It mainly consists of mixture of hydrogen, methane, carbon monoxide and ethylene. ठीक है. फिर यूजेस देखो कोक के. हाउस होल्ड फ्यूल होता है कोक, वेरी प्योर, 99% कार्बन है. इट इज यूज्ड इन एक्सट्रैक्शन ऑफ मेटल्स, रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट भी है, उसकी रिड्यूसिंग प्रॉपर्टीज की वजह से इट इज यूज्ड फॉर एक्सट्रैक्शन ऑफ मेटल्स सच एज आयरन, कॉपर, टिन, जिंक. It is also used in the manufacture of water gas, carbon monoxide plus hydrogen. It is also used in the manufacture of graphite. गैस कार्बन के यूजेस देखो. इट इज अ गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. इट इज यूज्ड फॉर मेकिंग इलेक्ट्रोड्स ऑफ ड्राई सेल. कोल टार के यूजेस देखो. इट इज अ फाउल स्मेलिंग डार्क ब्राउन लिक्विड, जो नीचे टेस्ट ट्यूब में अक्यूमुलेट हो गया था डिस्ट्रक्टिव डिस्टिलेशन ऑफ कोल में. दैट इज डार्क ब्राउन लिक्विड, वेरी फाउल स्मेलिंग. इट इज सब्जेक्टेड टू फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन. उसके ऊपर और प्रोसेस होता है केमिकल, और उसमें से यूजफुल केमिकल्स को एक्सट्रैक्ट किया जाता है, जैसे कि बेंजीन, टोल्यूइन, एंथ्रेसीन, फिनॉल, नेप्थलीन, ये सारे केमिकल्स को उसमें से निकाला जाता है. These chemicals are used widely for making dyes, drugs and explosives. फिर uses of ammonia solution, ammonia liquor जो है that is converted to ammonia sulfate when it is treated with dilute sulfuric acid and it is used as an artificial fertilizer. Also very highly inflammable, so it is also used in explosives. Uses of coal gas, कोल गैस को प्यूरिफाई करके हाउस होल्ड फ्यूल में यूज कर सकते हैं, जिसमें से उसमें से कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड को रिमूव करके हम लोग उसको यूज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. फिर आता है कोल. अब कोल एक अलग चीज है. देखो वुड चारकोल क्या होता है. वुड चारकोल तो आर्टिफिशियली बनाते हैं हम लोग, मतलब मैनमेड प्रोडक्ट है. वुड को कंट्रोल्ड सप्लाई ऑफ एयर में बर्न करके वी मेक वुड चारकोल. लेकिन कोल नेचुरली मिलता है. इट इज अ फॉसिल फ्यूल. इट इज
Yeah, it's of the plants and
Yeah,
animals.
exactly. The
So,
old plants, animals, when they died, huge plants and huge animals, when they died, they were buried under the surface of earth, and under a huge, tremendous pressure and temperature, they got converted into fossil fuels, which are coal deposits. तो कोल की माइनिंग होती है. अर्थ के अंदर से कोल को माइन करके निकाला जाता है, और ऐसी माइंस लोकेटेड है इंडिया में. वेस्ट बंगाल, ओडिशा, झारखंड, मध्य प्रदेश, बिहार, जो अब झारखंड हो गया है बेसिकली, धनबाद, वहां पे है ये सब माइंस. सो लार्जेस्ट नंबर ऑफ कोल माइंस आर इन झरिया एंड बोकारो इन झारखंड एंड रानीगंज इन वेस्ट बंगाल. हाउ कोल इज फॉर्म, तो ये पूरा एक्सप्लेनेशन जो मैंने अभी दिया वो दिया है यहाँ पे. फिर से पढ़ रहा हूँ. ये क्वेश्चन है, ये तुम्हें पूछा जाएगा, तुम्हें आंसर लिखना है इसका. कोल वॉज फॉर्म्ड in prehistoric times 200 million years to 250 million years ago, when huge forest areas got buried under the surface of earth. Why they were buried? Because of some earthquake or meteor strike or some volcanic eruption. Nobody knows that. When huge forest areas got buried under the surface of earth, under humid and hot conditions, they were attacked by anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic bacteria work or decompose matter in the absence of oxygen. ठीक है. So anaerobic bacteria removed hydrogen and oxygen. Only carbon was left behind, and due to very high temperature and pressure of earth, carbon became compact to form stony residue called coal. Some amount of methane was also formed due to action of anaerobic bacteria, which was trapped in the coal. The slow conversion of wood into coal by a biochemical process extending over millions of years is known as carbonization. तो ये carbonization से बनता है coal. ठीक है. Not it's not a natural process. It's a very slow natural process, not a artificial process. I'm sorry. Types of coal. See, coal के अलग अलग varieties होती है. यहाँ पे लिखी भी है different varieties. Peat, lignite, bitumen, anthracite. Different varieties of coal are formed depending on how long and at what temperature and pressure coal was buried under the surface of earth. In general, higher the temperature and pressure of earth and longer the coal has been buried in the earth, the more carbon it contains. The different varieties of coal differ in their carbon content, moisture and water volatile compounds present in them. जैसे कि peat. Peat is the youngest variety of coal. It is light brown in color and 50 to 60% carbon होता है. Lignite is the next stage of carbonization of peat, contains 60 to 70% of carbon. Bitumen is common variety of coal, contains 75 to 80% carbon, and anthracite is the oldest variety of coal, contains 90 to 95% of carbon. Study of products of destructive distillation of coal. तो ये कोक के सेक्शन में हमने ऑलरेडी पढ़ा है. जो तुम्हारा कोल गैस है, कार्बन गैस है, फिर वाटर गैस, फिर तुम्हारा अमोनिया लिकर एंड सो ऑन. आई थिंक जितने भी प्रोडक्ट्स है कोक के वो सारे कोल के भी हैं. डिस्ट्रक्टिव डिस्टिलेशन ऑफ कोल और कोक सेम प्रोडक्ट्स देते हैं. ठीक है. यूजेस देखो, कोल इज यूज्ड टू मैन्युफैक्चर कोक. manufacture coal gas. It is used as fuel. It is used as a source of organic compounds such as benzene, toluene, anthracene, naphthalene, aniline, and phenol. And it is used in the manufacture of synthetic petroleum. ठीक है, सो ये सारे कोल के यूजेस हैं. सो यहाँ पे ये सेकंड पार्ट पूरी तरह कंप्लीट हो जाता है. ये मैं तुम्हें भेजूंगा थर्ड पार्ट के साथ ही. आई थिंक नहीं, थर्ड पार्ट अलग है. थर्ड पार्ट में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस एंड कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड गैस, सिर्फ उसके ऊपर बहुत सारे केमिकल रिएक्शंस है. ये नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम लोग कंप्लीट करेंगे. इट इज क्वाइट हैवी दिस पार्ट. ठीक है, and then I think the chapter is over. Is there any more part? Let me check. No. So next part will be the final part where the final chapter of chemistry will be over. Okay, let me just stop the recording.